How we doing, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, something again completely different. I have tried multiple little things at the moment and we're going to something again completely different, like I've just said. Today I am bringing you the 5 things I wish I knew before I started streaming. I'll be streaming for maybe about 3 years or so now. Just started out as a kind of mainly just a hobby, but it's slowly grown into a nice little community that I'm proud to have. Been a lot of ups and downs with it, but I feel like there's some stuff I want to share for anyone that is brand new, thinking about streaming, and give an overall basically of my perspective, more or less. If you're new around here, please do hit the subscribe button. It does mean an awful lot to me. And guys, as well, if you don't know, I do stream on Twitch about 4 times a week, so the link will also be to that in the description below, so please do drop me a follow as well. Like I said, about 4 times a week, usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and at least one day during the week. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video as well. Right, without further ado, let's go straight into the first point. My first point, I am calling it multi-content. What is multi-content? Well, if you only stream on Twitch, your channel only exists when you are live. So therefore, you're only growing when you are live. Multi-content, the concept of this is growing on multiple social media platforms to overall improve your stream quality, your overall content, and just raise your following in general, really. If you're streaming only on Twitch at the moment, this is the only content creation that you're doing, I would usually say that you should spend 40% of your time streaming and that 60% of your time creating other content, looking at other social media platforms, understanding the differences between each streaming platform and knowing how to grow on each of them. This is a big game that everyone is trying to make it on, so understanding these platforms can give you an edge over someone just starting out, generating a bigger following. You do need to understand that obviously when your channel is not live, it doesn't really exist. There is zero discoverability there on Twitch for your past broadcasts, your Twitch clips, whatever. Now, this doesn't mean as well of just spamming your content across from your Twitch to YouTube, Twitter and TikTok and whatever other social media platforms. Maybe just taking the odd clip, just from your stream to Twitter, maybe something that was really funny on stream, and that could help raise your profile on Twitter. To basically sum this up, if you're not making content on other platforms, you will see a very slow growth on Twitch. It's just the way it is. Twitch's discoverability is very small to try and get discovered, especially if you just go live with one game. Say for example you're streaming League of Legends, you're right down the bottom of thousands and thousands of streams. What's going to make people click on your stream? What's going to bring people over? That's where the other content is going to help you and separate you apart from other streamers. You know what? I feel like I explained that alright. Like I said, I'm trying this for the first time, so hopefully people are getting my point across or hearing my point. Well, I'm not great at this. Well, practice makes perfect. Point number 2. Networking doesn't really work. Or at least it doesn't work if you're doing it wrong, which most people are doing it wrong. When you try and network on other social media, say for example you go on Twitter and you ask, look, I need help growing on Twitch, what are people's advice? 90% of the responses you're going to get are going to be networking. That's not right. It's not right at all. Networking, it seems to have this kind of false hope, and that's how you grow on Twitch, but realistically it doesn't work. The best example I've heard to explain this is, imagine a brand new movie is coming out, and instead of advertising and spending the money on advertising, you just spread it with the mouth of word that this is coming out. It just doesn't really make sense. This is where my previous point comes in of creating other content and advertising your stream through that, where people can discover it. rather than just telling people about your stream and try and get people to come across. Another point on this one, don't ever go into other people's streams and tell them that you stream. It's rude, it's disrespectful, it's not your stream to do that. And to put it bluntly, people don't like to hear this. It is the truth, right? If you go into other people's streams to tell people you stream to try and bring people over, the only thing you're going to get from that is a very angry streamer, or at least someone that was going to refuse to work with you in the future. Even if you know them, it's their space, you know, it's their channel. Let them run their channel. Don't try and push yours into that space. Again, I feel like this was turning into a slight rant. I didn't really mean that. But yes, just don't do that. Networking, it done right, it can help you, but not nearly as well as what people make it out that it does. Right, I feel like again I explained that point. Okay, right, we're going to the third one. The third point is don't neglect just chatting. This is something that I am slowly getting into myself. I've realised that, you know, just streaming games, and you know, on Twitch a lot of us are gamers. A lot of us are wanting to put out the content that we're playing out there, and you know, just show people, oh, look at this great gameplay, or in my case, very average gameplay. I play FIFA very mediocrely. You know, your viewers are there for you. That's the best way I can put it. When they could go on so many different streams, they're there to see you. Going on just chatting is you properly interacting with your following. Making friends with them is huge. If you make friends with them, understanding, you know, their likes, dislikes, knowing more about them, and then them knowing more about you as well, you will create a better bond with your following, and your channel will have a really good, solid hub of followers that will continue to come back. And in my later points, you also understand why this is so important. But don't neglect just chatting. It is a great tool at your disposal there, and it's great just to chat with your following. You know, it's really good. Now on to number 4. You need to understand the work. Yes, this is not something a lot of people understand when they get into streaming. They see the good side. They see the fact that people are making money. They are making a living from streaming content on Twitch, and they see that and they want that, and it just isn't as easy as it sounds. There is a lot that goes in. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to make those streams as successful as they have been. It's just not as easy. I would say, in all honesty, you imagine your kind of normal 9-to-5 job. Twitch is more 24/7. Content creation is more 24/7. You know, it never stops. Therefore, there's always more you could do. There's always more that you could use to kind of build your channel up. The people that make it on content creation are the ones that are willing to put in the work. You are going to have to stream sometimes when you don't want to stream. You are going to have to record a YouTube video when you are exhausted, like I am right now. I am exhausted. I am working 2 jobs at the moment, but also trying to pursue the dream of content creation. It's hard work, but that's the kind of role that the kind of job it is, really, to be honest. It's hard work, and the people that make it are the ones willing to put the hard work in. I didn't really fully grasp this when I first started. Understand, it's a lot of work. Again, without trying to scare people off with streaming. Streaming's great. I'm not trying to scare anyone here. Just, it's a lot of work. Let's just go into point number 5. Point number 5, and something I definitely didn't think, something I didn't think when I first started streaming. Stream games you enjoy. A common misconception when you're streaming or content creation is that you can't go and play another game because you'll lose loads of your viewers, you'll lose lots of your following because you're not streaming the game that they were there to follow for. Yes and no. There is a kind of truth to that, but at the same time, if you're streaming a game that you are falling out of love with, best example, if I'm being honest, is FIFA. You know, at the start of the game, I love streaming FIFA. I love playing it, but the game itself is broken, and so many people force themselves to only play FIFA and then eventually stop streaming. And this is the problem. If you are really not enjoying a game, you should not force yourself to play it just because you feel that you're going to lose followers and friends, really, to be honest, through streaming. Basically, stream the games you enjoy. Overall, your stream will be a richer place to be involved in because you are enjoying it, and you won't get demotivated to stop streaming entirely. Your viewers can tell when you're not enjoying a game and they don't really want to see you unhappy. Basically, guys, content creation is amazing. You want to enjoy what you're doing, so play the games you enjoy. So guys, I hope there's something from there that you can take away. If you like these kind of videos, please do let me know in the comments below. Let me know on my Twitter, let me know on my Twitch. Like I said, I stream 4 times a week. Please do jump in and say hi, say you're from YouTube, let me know. Also, please do subscribe as well. We are trying to get to the 100 subscriber mark soon, and also like the video. Understanding as well that likes really help every video. It boosts the video up in the algorithm, so please do like the video as well. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later.